What's good, everybody? It's Mr. Composition, the MC that writes fiction, back at it with another reaction. This one is for Lupe Fiasco, Glass of Water. Now, this is his first song co-written with AI. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, notification bells on so you don't miss when I drop a new video. So if you look through some of my videos, I've dropped some AI content with some of the stuff that I've done. So I'm curious how other artists are using AI. And so there's a description as far as with it. And basically, I didn't know that Lupe actually co-collaborated with Google to make an AI tool called TextFX. Now, it says that these tools were inspired by some of the lyrical and linguistic techniques that Lupe himself has developed over 20 years of writing raps. But the TextFX won't write raps for you. Instead, these tools are designed to empower your writing, provide creative possibilities, and help you see text in new ways. Like with any tools, you still need to bring your own creativity and skill set to them, which I completely agree. And that's my whole thing with AI in general. I personally don't like as far as the doom and gloom AI wants to kill humans and destroy. Like I feel like that is something that is being pushed versus an actual reality. Like I love sci-fi just as much as some other people, but certain things we gotta like come on. But I'm curious to see what Lupe does with it. So let's check this out. Google Lab sessions. Human imagination and artificial
I'm going to
rapper.
write a full song
Okay.
with a kind of predetermined narrative and kind of goal using text effects as the driver. So it's almost like we're going to be in dialogue. All right. So got the beat, got my little analog writing pad. I got text effects, and I think that we're ready to go.
Wow. I might try to text it back.
So I think I have the first line. I'm gonna just start it with what the concept is. So I'm gonna start with, a glass of water. Right now, I'm not gonna use text effects or anything. I'm gonna just start with like kind of the beat first and this kind of open seed line. Say, yeah, a glass of water held up to the lips of a marauder, living like a order, a sorta. Hey, a glass of water held up to the lips of a marauder. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna I know I'm gonna do it like that. So a glass of water held up to the lips of a marauder. Yeah. So I'm digging into text effects, and I'm gonna use that lips of a marauder as the scene, as the input.
Okay.
So we got scene going, dry and flaking. They look like they haven't had water in days. Yeah. So I think that's the one. Glass of water held up to the lips of a marauder, looking like they haven't had a drink in days. All right, cool. So I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
I'm gonna pin this just so I know where I came from. I wanna do a few things with Marauder. Running Marauder to explode. There we go. My rider, Mary Water, yep. My raider, Mayor Rude, Marador, yep. That's exactly what I was looking for. Okay. To decorate a door with seashells. Wow. Wow. That's really good.
Yeah.
And it's cool because I don't have to think about this other stuff because the work's already done. So it's just kind of like just sitting over here. So I'm gonna try more rudder. Feeling more rudderless than a ship without a captain. Adrift, the ocean of life with no destination in sight. That's the one.
Yeah, so that one was dope.
So I'm kind of almost doing some pre-work in advance. Yeah. I want to call back to Marauder, but I don't want to go just back to Marauder. I want to go back to this more rudder. All right, so back to the beat. Yeah. A glass of water held up to the lips of a marauder, dry and flaky, looking like they haven't had a sip in days. Different stage,
okay, like yeah,
different ways. So like this and creep. Yep. I got text effects focusing on the lips. I'm gonna go back and focus on the glass and reintroduce.
Okay, see, so as a lyricist myself, like I'm sitting up here and I'm actually really hyped because not that I think it's interesting for someone like Lupe. Now, you could definitely, for me, why I say someone like Lupe is because I highly doubt Lupe has an issue with coming up or writing music, or writing lyrics in general. So for him to use it as a form of experimental song creation, for me, like for me, it inspires me because I'm sitting up there seeing the way that he's breaking it down, going through just like when you're breaking down lines in general, but as far as this back and forth to be able to create something new. Like he said, you still have to bring your creativity to it, and just seeing like the prompts and how it's set up, which is kind of standard. Like I use other AI stuff as well, and it's kind of similar. So this just makes me want to try it out for sure.
Who's the glass? Kisses.
That pin's dope.
Lips. I don't want
That
to get
pin's
too
dope.
far away from it before we do this word flip that we now have a metaphor from. I
Yeah.
was more rudderless than a ship without a captain, adrift on the ocean of life with no destination in sight. So I'm gonna extend this a little bit. I'm gonna take a little liberty. Lips drawn from them instant praise. It also says, they also says. So I'm gonna do that. That's good. That's that rhyming for free. List and ship. More rudderless than a ship without a captain.
Wow.
I want to kind of make it where it's like an oxymoron. You have like this marauder character thinking of like a pirate who doesn't really care. I'm just put in a different vibe, see what it does. Then we do a simile. Yeah. A different.
This is like super freaking dope.
Feel like a fish out of water. Yeah, perfect.
I would definitely
This
go
is me
try
just
this
pulling
program.
things out from text effects and then like little chunk here, little chunk here, little thing here, and then just combining that and then pushing it back into text effects to see if I can get something that's a little bit more refined. Fish in a army.
So it's like, you know, the way I'm seeing it and the way he's going back and forth with AI, like it's cool because it's like layer by layer, line by line. It's just like he started off with as far as the line that he thought of, put that as far as within this prompt, and then little by little, each line being able to create as far as a narrative and song, as far as with this, like you said, throwing it back in, being able to, you know, it will give you a couple of different like things, and then like, okay, I could take that. Okay, cool. And so I can expand from this and while you're adding to the track, like it sounds dope. I'm curious to see what it's gonna sound like.
Yes. I feel like a fish out of water. Now it harbors in a new tank. Soldiers in uniform salute. Yeah. Okay. All right. Feel like a fish out of water now harbors in a new tank. Dressed in camouflage, soldiers in uniform saluted from the ranks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nasty.
Yeah.
Where I want to go. Try this.
Yeah.
Keep a fish and unfold. See what I get. Maybe big fish in a small pond. Fish islands. Oh yeah.
Fish islands. Okay.
Because it's like fish islands.
Yeah.
Still
yeah.
nasty.
Yeah.
Like a disguise. The distorted reflection of the tanks on the round surface of the fish eyes. Ooh.
Wow.
Ooh, as he writes it, it just feels so good.
Yeah.
That works. That is solid gold. Do I want to keep the glass of water theme going? Yes, I do.
Yes.
All right, so we'll keep glass of water going. That's V1. V1
okay, verse
V2.
1. Okay.
I'm gonna do eyes filled with tears. So that's the opening line.
Okay.
Glasses of water, eyes filled with tears. And then let's do a simile. Glasses on. There we go. Ooh. So it says, you know, I cried my glasses on, I took them off, the world became a blurry mess like a Monet painting. Absolutely. All right, so that's text effects with the first line.
Wow.
I also want a meta while we're doing this. I want a simile. Let's do umbrella tears. Look at that. Raindrops are like tears that fall from the eyes of the sky. I'm already there, B.
Wow.
Cry like an umbrella in a thunderstorm.
Dang.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. That's dope. That's hard.
Yeah. And that. All right, so we'll lay that, flow that out. It's a little chunky, but we flow it out. Yeah.
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 Man.
Right, cool. A glass of water held up to the lips of the marauder, dry and flaky, looking like they haven't had a sip in days. The glass kisses the lips, drawn from them instant praise. They also says I was more rudderless than a ship without a captain adrift on the ocean of life, no destination in sight. But now I see what it means to be in need of the preservation of life. A glass of water with a goldfish inside. Used to swimming in the river, this a whole different vibe. Feel like a fish out of water, now harbors in a new tank. Dressed in camouflage, soldiers in uniform, saluted from the ranks. Like thanks for your service and everything you do behind the scenes and beneath the surface, like a disguise in the distorted reflection of the surface of the fish eyes.
That is dope. That is dope. And that beat.
Glasses of water, eyes filled with tears, got the world looking blurry like a Monet painting. Not a cloud in the sky, but each cloud an eye of mine. Hard times and crime will have the whole world raining. Umbrellas provide shelter, put the tent up, release the pin up emotions to feel better. Growing pains are sowing lanes and irrigation is making the fields wetter. That's a glass of water. The scent reminds you of the tap from your childhood home, like an old friend. You relish the familiar taste, no matter how mundane that it may have been. And the right glass might send you to a past life, make you want to live your new day like a last night. As you mirage through the weather that you can't see, stick an umbrella in it if you're feeling fancy. Depending on how you want to use it, depending on what you're trying to get out of it, it's there for you to get it. It does require you to do the work. It's not doing the work for you. It is providing you with different opportunities and workflow and being efficient and, you know, offloading certain things so your mind can focus on other things. But it's also giving you really novel, little small, little twists and turns in the story to take it in places that you never thought that it would go. Really never thought that it would go there, just from a little small, tiny little twist. Out of one of these tools, whether explode, a chain, or acronym, or scene, or unfolds, always just a little touch of something. So yeah, I hope you all enjoy Text Effects. It's Lupe Fiasco. Appreciate it.
That is dope. That is dope. This just makes my mind go in all different directions. You know, when it comes to application of this technology, as an artist, I'm like, yo, this is fire. I cannot wait to try it. If y'all want to see me do like a video, basically kind of like doing the same thing and see what, you know, comes up with. Maybe I'll do a live and y'all can like throw lines or something like that. But if that's something you would be into seeing, let me know in the comments. Anyways, it's Miss Composition MC that writes fiction. Make sure you like, subscribe, notification bells on so you don't miss when I drop the new video.
Ready for the return to fall. Maybe I should be asleep, but these full moon vibes got me in the deep. Emotional roller coaster strapped in my seat, ready for a trip to find what I seek. Passing through the galaxy into my office, translating thoughts into deep science. Got the sun in my pocket, build your resilience. So when the next winter cycle comes, I prepare with no losses. The work of the solo, it's a boss.